non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program. I know of multiple colleagues of mine that got physically injured.
That Jesus revealed herself. Can you say it, yes?
Timmy, why you do this to me? Please, Timmy. I'm afraid.
It's alive. It's moving. It's alive. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. In the name of God.
Yo! Welcome to
Cousins of the Crypt podcast.
Where the Dead Tell Better Stories.
And the nightmares come to life. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Come on. It is good to be back, cuz. Episode 11. Here we are.
Episode 11.
If y'all haven't tuned in before, if this is your first time, go check out our other videos, guys. We have a lot of good videos out there, good stories. Episode 10, go check it out. We went and looked at the cemetery in Galveston. It was super spooky, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Super spooky, guys.
It was.
Just real quick, appreciate the support. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you haven't seen us on TikTok, go visit us on TikTok, guys. Follow us on TikTok. We do the same stories on there, just break them down a little smaller. But we are here, episode 11.
Episode 11.
What do we got today, cuz? We got a story or what?
Yes, we do. Again, keep on sending emails. We do got a subscriber that sent us an email and brought an audio. So, yeah, we got it. I believe his name is Dave. David. So,
yes.
And he was excited to share the story, so I'm excited to listen.
I'm excited to hear Dave's story. Come on with it.
Let's do it.
My name's David, and this is my story. This happened back in, I think, 2008 time frame. I was doing a contract work with Dell Computers in Austin, and I was staying at the Residence Inn Hotel, and my coworker was actually staying in a hotel next door. I think it was a Spring Hill. I think it was a Wednesday night. I'd fallen asleep. Everything was normal. Woke up around 6 a.m. when my alarm went off. And, you know, obviously I hit snooze because who wants to get up that early anyway? And 20 minutes later, you know, my alarm goes off again. So I hit snooze again, and I was just kind of laying there, and I was like, all right, next alarm, I'll get up. And I was just kind of laying there on my stomach, and all of a sudden I felt the foot of the bed, like someone sit down on the bed. And then I felt a hand on my back. And at this point, I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to push up, see what's going on, ready to fight, whatever it is. And I can't move. I cannot move. I'm straining, trying to press up with my arms, like a push-up, press up, just to get up. And I cannot move. And so I just started praying right there. I just started praying, to God and to protect me and whatnot. And as soon as I finished the prayer, I felt the hand come off my back. I felt whatever that was sitting on the edge of the bed get up. I felt the bed move up. And then all of a sudden I was able to move, and I just pushed up and I turned around and looked, and there was no one there. And I was like, did that just really happen? I wasn't sure. And I was like, but I was awake. So I went to work, and I'm kind of keeping to myself because I'm still trying to process what had happened. And I talked to my coworker, and I was telling him what had happened, and he's like, that's kind of weird, because in his hotel room they have like a separate room, like they have where you sleep, where the bed and everything is, but then they have like an office area. In that office area they have like a couch, a chair with an ottoman. And he said he woke up this morning and the ottoman that was in the other room was at the foot of the bed. So now I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, you know, and I get back to the hotel after work, and I'm just kind of like, God, I don't even want to go to sleep. So, obviously I'm struggling going to sleep at night, and and I'm just kind of, my eyes are just like trying to see if anything's there, and I'm telling them, if there is a presence there, stay away. I got to get up to go to work tomorrow. I don't need your crap. I need some sleep. So I wake up the next morning after finally getting to sleep, and I was like, golly, my eye is hurting. And I went in the bathroom, and my right eye was completely swollen shut, red as can be. And I was like, oh no, did I just get pink eye or something, you know? So I'm just like, I can't even pry it open. It's so swollen. So I let my boss know that, hey, I'm just going to drive back to Houston because I think I got pink eye and it's contagious. It is. I don't need to come into the office. So when I was checking out, I asked the people at the front desk, I was like, hey, I think I got pink eye. And at this point, I have like a hot, warm rag over the eye. So, kind of protect it. And I told her I think I have pink eye, just to let you know I'm leaving. Just whoever goes in to clean it, just you might want to extra clean or something. And I did ask her, I was like, hey, do you guys get any like reports of any kind of ghosts or entities or anything? She goes, yeah, actually they've been getting a lot since they're actually building another hotel right next to them. And so all that stirring up, she's like, ever since they started that, they've been getting a lot of reports. And I had told her mine, and she's like, that's actually the third report that they've heard in that same scenario that I had in the last 2 weeks. So as I was like, well, that's, obviously I'm just like, that's weird as can be. So, I go on my way and I get in the car and I start heading back to Houston, and, I still have that warm rag on my eye, and I just get out of town, out of Austin, and I take the rag off to look to see how my eye's doing. And when I looked in the rearview mirror and looked at my eye, it was completely normal. Swelling was gone. It wasn't red. It looked like nothing was ever wrong. So I don't know if that ghost or whatever it was did something, like punched me because I was mouthing off, maybe. But yeah, that's my story. And obviously the next week when I went back for work, I didn't stay at that hotel, and I didn't stay at the hotel my coworker was at. I stayed like probably 20 minutes away, as far as I could, away from those two hotels. So anyways, that's my story. Thank you.
Dude.
Cause what the heck?
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, that gave me the creeps, dude.
Right?
That just kept getting more intense and more intense, dude.
I know.
Where to begin on this one, dude?
Gosh. Well, let's start off with, man, the hand, dude, on your back, right? It kind of felt like sleep paralysis, right? Because he said he couldn't push off.
Yeah.
But he
I
didn't
think
seem
like he was
awake, right? Yeah. He said he did try to push. And
he moved. He's laying down and he moved into this push-up position.
Yeah.
That's not really sleep paralysis.
Right.
You really can't move at all.
Yeah.
I think he was in a real-life interaction with an entity, dude.
A poltergeist, maybe? I don't know. That's
Poltergeist, something.
right. Because later on, we find out that it made him look illusion that his eye was kind of like movie stuff. Dude.
But it was like, I couldn't believe that at the end. Like
Right?
that,
Dude.
where he just started clearing up like it wasn't even there.
Yeah.
I'd be going insane. I'd have just...
Dude. Gosh.
Well, caller, I give it to you on that one, man.
For sure.
Trooper, for just trying to go back into that place, knowing you're going to battle this entity. I would have just moved to another room, bro.
Right.
It'd be like, hey, look, someone's already in this room.
Yeah.
You have to move me.
For real. I would have done the same.
Yeah, that
God.
is crazy. The hand on the back, feeling someone sit on the bed, it was first off like, whoa, and then it's just like, no,
Yeah.
you didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're trying, and then they freaking
Praying? Yeah.
praying. That's absolutely top tier thing to do when you're getting attacked by these touchy entities. You know, that's every scary movie, every horror film, all exorcism movies. Pray, best bet.
Mm-hmm.
So you do that, and then you feel it remove itself. It don't just, it's gone, disappears.
Yeah.
It moves the hand away. It feels the tension relief off the bed.
Yes.
And then he can move and he's back in action. Boom. Dang. Nothing in sight. The crazy thing is, caller, that you went through your day of work. You come back knowing that this thing could be waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to thug it out. And then this pink eye. You wake up with this pink eye, Dill.
Yeah.
Can't even pry. You're like, pink eye, typically you'll start getting swelled up, and throughout the day it'll progress, get worse, right? You wake up, it's just.
Yeah. He would have probably felt it in the morning, like before he went to sleep. He would have felt it already forming.
Right, yeah, something,
But no, it was freaking.
Nope. Freaking close your eyeball all the way up. Yeah,
It goes. It's okay.
Because you want to get up. Dude, yeah, probably so. It obviously was this entity's doing, right? Because soon as he leaves, all right, wait, we're getting ahead of stuff here. Checking out.
Yeah.
Due diligence. Hey, clean this room up. I got some pink eye. Da 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 da. Oh, by the way, you got any ghost interactions going on here?
We do.
Oh yeah, we had like 3. What happened to you? Oh well, got pressed down and wasn't able to move, and someone was holding me down. Oh yeah, it happened to 3 other people too. Oh, maybe we should put that on the door, lady.
I know, right? For sure.
Welcome to this hotel.
Or on the reviews.
It might be a ghost in your room. Gonna hold you down every once in a while.
For sure.
It's all part of the show.
Yeah. And then remember, she brought up that next door they were building another hotel.
She said that's when they started getting those complaints, right?
I was like,
Maybe they disturbed some bodies?
Maybe they're building over a grave and they're like, stop, let's go.
Could be, dude. It could be. Or someone was murdered in that hotel, buried right close by.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing the excavating and doing all that stuff.
Messing everybody up.
He's like, I'm back.
Right? And powerful because he was literally.
Yeah, that's the crazy dude.
And made him illusion too. That's.
Yeah, so then after that you leave and the warm rag and all is going on, and then it just slowly dissipates. Like
that's crazy.
No more swelling, no more nothing.
Gosh, my mind would be blown. If
I know.
My eye is good.
Gosh. I don't know if I would have pulled over, went to church, and went to a bar.
Right. Hey, but you catch that at the end. I know, right? But you catch at the end. He went back to work, but 20 minutes away from that area.
Oh yeah,
far away.
Yeah, he wasn't playing around anymore, dude.
Oh, the same.
Dude, and then the friend, the coworker, the ottoman just moving. Dude.
That brings it back to one of our other stories with, remember, paralysis at the end of the bed, holding it?
Yes.
It seemed like it was at the foot of the bed.
Yes, that's in our episodes 4 or 5, guys. Yeah, that is true. That happened to another caller that was held down. They couldn't move at all.
They couldn't move at all. But
he also made it seem like he was awake.
You're right.
That is true. He's trying to grab his firearm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't imagine that. At least that guy, I think, was on his back.
Yeah.
This fella here is on his, just vulnerable.
Yeah.
You can't see what's.
Gosh, he must be strong too.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You feel one hand and you can't even move. You're like, God damn, dude. I don't even want to turn around and fight you.
I know.
It's gonna hurt. But yeah, that was an amazing story, caller. Glad you survived that encounter for sure. Thanks for sharing it with us because
thank you.
That is definitely one for the books, guys. I think if y'all made it this far into the story, comment down below what a trooper this caller was, to handle that. Dude. Even just to go back and face it. I think I would have, if I wouldn't have went back, dude, I would have been like, hey, dude, just
leave my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
sleep in my
You
car.
sleep in your car and you're gonna go back
right outside of work.
Yeah. You know what, boss? I don't even want to go home. I'm gonna work through the night.
Right?
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a W for you, caller. Gosh, dude, you're a champ, man. I don't know if I could have done that.
Yeah.
But man, what do we say we dig into a little bit of research on this?
Yeah, for sure. And also, I want to bring up, it was actually the first caller that have the illusion, like actually physically see something wrong with them, and come to find out it was.
Imagine it, because he had a warm rag when he went to the. Like,
yeah.
What if he did? Would have never had it on? They just walked out. She's like, which eye? Can't tell. He's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Or if like his head, he thinks it does, but she's like, "There's something wrong with you."
And he like looks in the camera and he's like, it's gone.
Oh dang.
Or if it's there, oh, that'd be even worse.
Or his
dude.
job was like, "Let me see proof." He take a
He
picture.
sends it. It's like it's regular.
Or he's doing it himself.
Yeah.
He's like, "Damn."
Dude, that entity had to be strong. I will say that just to go to that one before we do the research. It had to be strong.
For sure.
To do that, gosh, make you like hallucinate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That is like you said, right out of a horror film.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Gosh.
So you lived through a movie.
Right, for sure. That's an awesome story. Thank you again.
That is definitely going to one of my top favorite stories for sure. Gosh.
Alrighty.
We gotta go stay at that hotel, man.
I know. All right. Maybe I can email them and say, where was it at?
Yeah.
Right,
Oh my gosh.
We're both black eyes or both red eyes. Oh shoot.
Dude, yeah, that I don't know.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right, you can do it. You can type in here.
All right, let's start the search here.
You got
Let's first search of the vid. Let's see. Paramount.
Alrighty. The good one. Let's see.
Alright, let's see what AI has to say about this.
Paranormal activity in hotels can range from subtle hints like flickering lights or unexplained noises to more overt experiences like seeing apparitions or feeling touched by unseen forces. Many hotels are known for their haunted reputations, often stemming from tragic events or historical occurrences within the buildings.
Tragic events. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there.
Yeah, for sure.
Historical events, I doubt it. But yeah, there was probably some tragic stuff going on there.
Gosh. Okay, yeah. What do you expect paranormal activity in a hotel?
What's your experience with paranormal activity in a hotel?
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's read this. Little latte. Again, it might disappear, but I'll refresh after we read it.
One hotel I worked at had a permanent guest I'll call Mr. Davies for the sake of this story. Mr. Davies was very old, in his high 90s, and apparently he was between nursing homes. I.e., he had left the one he was in and was on a waiting list to get into another place. He had been on the waiting list, and thus been our guest, for about 3 years. He was reasonably active for an elderly man. He paid his bill on time, he tipped well and often, didn't destroy his room, he was always willing to move for a night or two if we needed his particular room for something, and he was friendly without being disruptive. That is, when he'd go out to smoke his pipe, he'd stop and chat with you for a few minutes if you were sitting around at the front desk, but he'd never call you away from some other task for something trivial. But if you were there, he'd tell you about the things that needed attention, the coffee station being low, or light out in the hallway, or the back door not latching properly. He also picked up bits of trash from the floor inside and cigarette butts on the ground outside, just as though he were keeping his own home clean. In short, we loved him. Well, one night Mr. Davies passed away in his sleep, peacefully. It happens. A hotel that hasn't had a death inside it at some point is just a hotel that hasn't been open long enough. Sometime after that, when I was folding laundry in the back room on third shift, I saw something on the black and white CCTV monitor. I thought it was a guest waiting at the desk, but when I got up there, no one was there. I was about to go back to my laundry when a car comes screeching up to the front door and a woman flings herself out of the passenger side, clearly distraught. I hit the button to unlock the front door so she can come in, and the first words out of her mouth once she's inside is, "He's going to kill me, please help." From outside the 2 doors I can hear her boyfriend screaming obscenities and threats as he struggles to get out of the car. So I direct her around the corner to the employee door and pull her into the manager's office with me, which has one of those lockable, fireproof doors, and as I'm closing it behind us, I hear the glass of the inside door shatter. We get down on the floor and I call 911 from the phone as I hear the boyfriend jump the front desk, and when he can't find us, although he did try the manager's door, it was locked and immovable, he starts tearing up the place in a rage. He was still rampaging when the police arrived, and they took him into custody. This story is getting long, so I'll try to wrap it up neat and quick. After I told my account of events, the police and I reviewed the CCTV footage together. And I noticed that the something I thought I'd seen on the laundry room monitor, the thing that had brought me up to the front desk when I needed to be there, wasn't on the footage. I checked the actual monitor I'd been watching, in case it was like a blank spot on the screen itself. It was pretty old and shabby, after all, but no, it wasn't there either. Occasionally after that, I'd see the something again, and I'd come to the front desk, and it seemed like there was always a reason for me to be there. It was never anything as scary and dire as the first time. Sometimes the phone would ring, sometimes it was something as trivial as our fax machine needing to print faxes and being out of paper. But I never saw the something without there being a reason for me to go to the desk. Another employee had similar experiences. I don't know what put the idea in my head, but I came to think of it as Mr. Davies' ghost, being friendly and helpful.
That's pretty interesting right there.
Yeah.
Mr. Davy.
Get to work. Come on.
Yeah, it's broke. Almost got her ass killed though, dude.
I know, the first one, dude. That's a crazy story.
That is intense.
Yeah, that was intense.
Gosh.
Like a movie right there, all in one night.
Third shift, that's overnight too.
Yeah. Gosh.
Well, that's a nursing home, right? So I was thinking more like hotel, but that's still pretty intense, dude.
Yeah, pretty intense.
Mr. Davy out there saving the world.
Right. Get
One
to
fax
work.
at a time.
Right.
That was pretty
yeah.
cool though. Like that's like a good experience, right?
Yeah.
I mean, except for the first one, right? You almost killed her.
Yeah.
Mr. Davies.
Yeah.
What you were thinking.
Right.
But he probably did save that woman. Who knows? She wouldn't have been there. Could have been worse.
Yeah, that's true. Some life would have been lost still. So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool story.
I don't like how
Could hear
somebody
things
died.
rattling outside, and the
Yeah.
It just happens when he died. You're like, this is a great guy. Did this, great did it, and died. It happens.
I know, it happens, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
that's
a thing.
right. Yeah.
All right, cuz.
All right.
Let's get to another one. That one was pretty cool. Nowhere near the level of our caller story today, but it was interesting.
Yeah, I like it. That was pretty good. Ghost make you hallucinate. Can a ghost make you hallucinate?
while there's no scientific evidence that ghosts can directly cause hallucinations. Some experiences attributed to ghosts might be explained by hallucinations or other psychological phenomena. People reporting ghostly encounters often describe visual or auditory experiences that are not objectively real, and these experiences can sometimes be similar to hallucinations associated with sleep, mental health conditions, or neurological issues.
You're just crazy. I got it.
Yeah. AI right there. Can spirits make you hallucinate?
Can spirits make you hallucinate?
Without a doubt.
Oh, snap.
Without a doubt. The effects varies for different people, and various spirits affect people differently, but in my experience absinthe and mezcal are the worst offenders. What? That's not the kind of spirits you mean? Oh, in that case if you can see spirits I'm afraid you're already hallucinating.
You got us on that one, bud.
Yeah.
Continue reading. Why can't ghosts or spirits come back to their loved ones and tell them how is it like being a ghost or spirit? Continue reading. You said you.
Let's see. Oh, this one. Why can't ghosts and spirits come back to the? Oh, oh, that was totally different. Okay. Well, all right.
Yes, absolutely.
That's funny.
Go.
That's funny.
Let's see. Do you think you can see ghosts? Hallucinations are some ghosts tell vivid hallucination of you. It's cool behind the scene ghosts. So there's not really.
What if we just go a little bit more detailed?
Okay.
And just change hallucinate and just say make you have pink eye.
No, a ghost cannot cause pink eye or red eye.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
What are the dark shadow spirits with red? Sometimes, what does it mean when you see yellow demon with red? For those who have seen spirits. Okay, what about can ghosts hurt you? Oh, can a ghost hurt you? While there are no scientific evidence that ghosts can physically harm or kill humans, some people report experience negative or even frightening encounters with what they believe to be ghosts. These experiences are often attributed to the power of suggestions and the human imagination rather than the actual physical presence of a ghost. Can a ghost certainty kill?
I don't know.
Can a ghost physically hurt a human being?
The concept of ghosts varies widely across cultures, religions, and individual beliefs. In most folklore and paranormal accounts, ghosts are considered to be non-physical entities, which means they do not have a physical form and cannot interact with the physical world in a way that would cause harm. However, some stories and beliefs suggest that ghosts can cause fear, psychological distress, or even some form of supernatural harm, but these are typically subjective experiences rather than physical injuries. In summary, while many people believe in the existence of ghosts, there is no scientific evidence to support the idea that they can physically hurt humans. Most discussions about ghostly harm are rooted in anecdotal experiences and cultural narratives rather than empirical evidence.
Well, I guess we're not finding nothing really tying to the exact story there.
Yeah.
We're having a hard time, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
Unique.
maybe it's for a reason, you know?
All right.
Maybe it is for a reason. It's very rare. And this caller came not just across of any just paranormal entity, but a very specific, a very strong spirit or entity that, again, you survived. You survived to tell a story about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think it was something pretty powerful, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you, cuz.
I think, if he would have stayed in there any longer,
it made him go crazy.
Came out alive.
I know. All right.
That's just true. I think.
Dang.
Yeah, the fact that there's nothing really similar to that. You know, we do have a pretty good track record of finding similar stories from callers, but this one being very, very unique.
Yeah.
I give it to you again. One of the best stories I've ever heard.
Yeah.
By far, super spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Still thinking about it right now. As much as I would not like to go and see that hotel, I think we should go see it.
Right, I know. Get ready for the email. I'll send you an email.
Yeah. Next podcast when we come back, it'll be a pink eye.
Right.
We went to the thing. They got us.
Yeah. And again, this story at the end, the hallucination, man, that only sees in movies, where like the camera shows up and someone's comes out of their nose. They're like, "What the?" It was not there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Dang, that's
countless
awesome.
times of like looking down, you got something in your mouth, and something's in your throat, right?
Yeah.
You're reaching back.
Gosh.
Like, what is that?
But to be a real story, that's awesome.
That is so strange. I can't imagine that. Like I would go, like I said, Wouldn't know where to go, church or a
Right.
bar.
I know, right?
I need help either way.
Heck yeah.
Man, dude.
Man, that was awesome. All right.
Then we're gonna wrap it up on this one,
Wrap
cuz?
it up. Wrap it up.
I think that is it, guys. We're gonna wrap this one up. Episode 11 has come to an end.
Yep.
Thank you again, caller. Thank you again, viewers, for the support.
Yep.
We appreciate it, and we will be back next time with a hopefully equally as spooky story as this one.
Yeah, and also thank y'all for, thank you caller again for emailing us. We need more emails, right? More audios, more
Emails
stories,
down here,
more
guys.
scary stories. Please keep on sending them. And thank y'all. And I think that's it, guys.
We'll catch you next time.
Boom.
We'll catch up.
All right.